A blinking power light on your Sceptre monitor is a clear indicator that something needs attention. Understanding what these different light patterns mean is the first step to solving the problem. Your Sceptre monitor's power light communicates its current state through different colors and patterns. A solid blue or green light means everything is working normally. The monitor is receiving both power and signal from your computer. A solid amber or orange light indicates the monitor is in standby mode. It has power but is waiting for a signal from your computer. This is completely normal when your computer is off or sleeping. However, when you see a blinking light, that's your monitor telling you there's a problem. A blinking blue or white light typically indicates power supply issues or internal component failure, while a blinking amber or orange light suggests signal detection problems. Now that we understand what the blinking light means, let's start with the most common and effective troubleshooting steps. The first thing to check is always your cable connections. Start by examining all your cable connections. Check that your HDMI, DisplayPort, VGA, or DVI cables are securely connected at both ends. A loose connection is often the culprit behind blinking power lights. Try different ports on both your monitor and computer. Many monitors have multiple input options, and your graphics card likely has several output ports. Testing different combinations can quickly identify a faulty port. Next, test your monitor with a completely different device, like a laptop or gaming console. This helps determine if the problem is with your monitor or your computer. Use your monitor's physical buttons to manually cycle through the input sources. Sometimes the monitor gets confused about which input to use, and manually selecting the correct one can resolve the blinking light issue. Also, check your computer's display output settings and ensure your graphics drivers are up to date. Outdated drivers or incorrect display settings can cause signal detection problems that result in a blinking power light. If cable and input source checks don't resolve the issue, try power cycling your monitor. This simple reset can often clear temporary glitches in the monitor's internal systems. Power cycling involves completely disconnecting the monitor from power and allowing its internal capacitors to discharge. Hold the power button for 30 to 60 seconds while the monitor is unplugged to ensure a complete reset. Reconnect only the power cable first and observe the power light behavior. If the blinking stops, gradually reconnect your signal cables one at a time to identify any problematic connections. These initial troubleshooting steps resolve the majority of blinking power light issues on Sceptre monitors. If the problem persists after trying these solutions, it may indicate a more serious hardware issue that requires advanced troubleshooting techniques. When basic troubleshooting fails to resolve the blinking power light, the issue typically lies within the monitor's internal power supply system. For technically qualified users, the first step is inspecting the power supply board. This requires opening the monitor case to examine internal components. Capacitor failure is the most common cause of power supply issues. Look for capacitors with bulging tops, leaking electrolyte, or visible damage. Capacitor replacement requires professional soldering skills and proper tools. Use identical or higher voltage rated capacitors for replacement. Gaming monitors may experience blinking due to signal timing sensitivity. Update graphics drivers and check for monitor firmware updates to resolve these issues. Prevent future power issues by using surge protection, maintaining proper ventilation, and avoiding extreme temperatures. These measures significantly extend monitor lifespan. Advanced troubleshooting requires technical expertise, but these solutions address the root causes of blinking power lights. When in doubt, professional repair offers the highest success rate.